Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have my February and March hits and misses, and the reason why I combined both months into this video is because it's been a very long time since I've done one of these, and I've actually tested out a lot of products so far this year, and I have a lot of hits, a lot of misses, and then some that are in between. So if you're new to my channel and you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure you hit the bell icon just so you're notified every time I upload a new video. In this video I'm showing you the products that I absolutely love that worked out really well for me, and then also the products that didn't work and I feel like aren't actually worth the money. But just because they didn't work out for me doesn't mean they're not going to work out for you. It's just my opinion, so if you do like these products then I'm glad that they actually worked for someone, but it's just things that I didn't like. So if you want to see everything in my hits and misses, then just keep watching. So the first products that I'm going to show you are the hits and the things that I really did like throughout the last 2 months. So the first two products are both from ELF. The first one is the ELF Bite Size Eyeshadow in the shade Very Bad, and this stuff honestly is so good. I love these eyeshadows. They blend out amazingly. They're so creamy. They're very highly pigmented. You only need a little amount, and a little goes a very long way. And I actually purchased 2 of these palettes for my cousin as well because I liked them so much and she's tried them out and she really likes them. So this one is the one that I've been loving, the Very Bad. This one is just perfect for every single season, and I actually use this in my spring makeup tutorial, which I'll link down below or somewhere in this video for you so you can check it out. So this eyeshadow palette, honestly, I love. They have so many different ones. I don't feel like the Hot Jalapeno one is as good as this, but this, honestly, so pigmented, love it and highly recommend it because it's only like I think £3. And the other ELF product that I've been loving is the ELF Wow Brow, and this stuff is so good. This is an eyebrow gel. It also has some fibres in it as well. I'm wearing it at the moment and this has just been my go-to. The shade that I have is brunette and it works out really well for my eyebrows, also against my hair, and it stays on all day. It's waterproof. It just looks so good and my brows actually look fuller while I'm wearing it, and I just can't say enough great things about this. I think it's like £3 or £4, so super affordable, and I highly recommend it. I actually prefer it to the NYX one and also the MAC one as well. My favourite foundation or tinted moisturiser is the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream. This stuff is so good. I did a first impression on it, which I'll link down below, also in this video for you so you can check it out. And like I said, I do have very oily skin. I have acne prone skin as well, and this stuff stays put pretty much all day. It does start to come off after about 8 hours, but it just looks so beautiful on the skin. It looks very natural and it covers up pretty much all the blemishes as well. You can get a light coverage with this, or you can go all the way up to medium full coverage, and I really do like the way that it looks. I like the way that it feels on the skin because it doesn't feel like anything. The only thing I have to say is that the shade range sucks. So it runs very deep, so usually if I have a dark self tan I go for a light medium or a medium skin tone with all my foundations, and with this I've had to get light 01, and this is the lightest light shade that I have, and I can only wear this when I have a deep self tan, and that's not really a lot of the time. I will need to go a shade lighter, probably Fair 03. So I would say that these do run pretty dark because if I have a dark self tan, I'm a 2W2 Rattan in Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that is not a light shade. That is a medium shade, and they do run pretty warm as well. So I would say if you are fair, you probably won't be able to find a shade that matches you. If you have like a light or light medium skin tone, you'll probably have to go ahead and get one of the fair shades. But I will be getting some more shades of this just because I do really enjoy it. It also contains a witch hazel, which is perfect if you do have blemishes. It has ginger, aloe vera for soothing the skin, and also water. And it's just one of those products that I can just put on my skin and I know that my skin will look beautiful. And so many people have told me how good it actually looks, and a lot of you guys have been saying that you've purchased this after watching my video, so I'm glad that it has helped you out. But honestly, this stuff is so good. If you want a drugstore tinted moisturiser and you have oily skin or acne prone skin, go for this because it's just so good. And my favourite blush will be no surprise to you guys if you do watch my channel, and this is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Blush in the shade Nudist Society. This is such a beautiful shade. I'm wearing it at the moment, and for me I feel like it's a perfect shade for summer. It's like a nudie peach shade, but then also has flecks of gold glitter in there as well. It's not overpowering, so you can actually wear quite a lot of this, and it doesn't go very deep or very bright. It just feels really nice. It blends like a dream, very highly pigmented. I do also like the fact that it does have the shimmer in there as well, because if I want one of those where it's like a no makeup day, I'll just put this on and I don't need to put any highlighter on because it just catches the light and looks so beautiful. And I can wear this with a lot of makeup looks because it's not so bright, being like a peachy nude shade. I can actually get away with wearing this when I have a very bold eyeshadow look. And my favourite mascara is a Maybelline Sky High mascara. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I did test this out in a recent video, which I'll link down below or somewhere in this video for you so you can check it out. And I tested this out with a lot of other overhyped makeup products from TikTok, and I wasn't really expecting a lot because with a lot of viral products they tend to just be overhyped and not actually work. This stuff is absolutely amazing. This is one of the best mascaras that I've ever tried, and it's been my go-to mascara as well. It just makes my lashes look so long. The most amount of coats that I use of this is 2 coats. With my other mascaras, I've had to do like 3 coats to get the same amount of length as this, but this, honestly, my eyelashes look amazing. I'm wearing it at the moment and I feel like I'm wearing false lashes when I'm wearing it. It comes off very easily with makeup remover, but it doesn't smudge during the day. I can wear it on my lower lashes and it won't smudge underneath my eyes, which is perfect for me because a lot of mascaras do tend to smudge everywhere. I would say that if you do want to have thick lashes, go for the Maybelline Lash Lift Mascara because this one gives you very, very long lashes, but it doesn't make them thick. So with the Lash Lift, it makes them long and thick at the same time, and I think it's about the same price. But this one has been my go-to and I've been loving it, and I see why this has been so hyped up because it is just so good. And the last favourite product that I have is actually a fragrance, and this is the Pink Pepper fragrance from Marks and Spencer's. And I actually didn't think about going to Marks and Spencer to get a new fragrance. I didn't actually need one because I have so many, but when me and Neil went in just before Mother's Day, we were getting some Mother's Day presents for them, and I saw that there were some of these sample fragrances on the side, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna smell them at the lid. So I just went like this. I didn't spray them because I don't like spraying fragrances when they're not actually testers. I actually got this one for my mum. Neil also got it for his mum as well, but he got the bigger size for his mum, and all 3 of us really do like this fragrance. It's so beautiful. It's like a floral fruity scent, and it also has pink pepper, jasmine and vanilla, and the vanilla isn't overpowering and none of it's really overpowering. It just smells perfect for spring and summer. It's just such a beautiful scent. I can't really say what it smells like because I'm the worst person at trying to explain what fragrances smell like. You guys really need to get your hands on it because it just smells so amazing. And when you think there are 3 women, there are different ages, and then also Neil, who really likes it as well, you know that it's a really good fragrance. I also have 3 products that I'm not too sure how I feel about them. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. They're sort of in the middle, and I do like them, but I can't really work out if they're the most amazing things that I've ever tried. So these ones are in this category because there's things that I like about them and things that I don't like about them. So the first thing is this NYX Shine Loud lip colour. I actually enjoyed it, but there are things about this that I didn't like. So I did like the lip colour. I felt like that the colour was so beautiful on the lips. It stayed on all day. It didn't smudge. It didn't budge. It was literally there throughout the whole day when I tested this out in my video. And this was also the overhyped makeup product video that I tested the mascara in as well. And the thing that I don't like about this is I don't like the top coat. I feel like that because it has so many oils and vitamins in there, it does help to make sure that this doesn't come off. However, it feels really slimy on the lips, and when I did my first impression, I did drink out of a cup and the oils went into the cup and it just sat on top of the water and it just wasn't good. And it did make me feel a little bit sick when I was looking at it and thinking, that's oil that's floating on top of that. I'm not going to drink that. It was just quite a lot that was all around it. So I like this side of it, but I don't like this side. I do feel like that the Chanel duos are way better than this. They are more expensive, but I feel like the top coat is a lot nicer and it does feel a lot more moisturising on the lips. Also, I don't get an issue with oils going in my drink if I'm wearing that lip colour, but with this, I like it. I don't think it's worth the money, but I do feel like they need to reformulate this. And the other 2 products are from Galan, and it really pains me with this because these are so expensive. So I have the gold primer, which is the Radiance one, and I do like this. I feel like that it makes my skin look so beautiful and it just looks very hydrated, looks very natural. The only thing is, I don't feel like this really does anything for my oils. I saw loads of people that have oily skin, they said that they love it, and I don't know if it's just me that isn't really getting to grips with it, but I do feel like that it's sort of making my makeup come off a little bit more, which is why I haven't been using it for the last couple of weeks, just because I want to sort of see what other primers are like. Now, it is very beautiful, like I said, on the skin, and it makes me feel really nice and healthy and glowy, and it hasn't irritated my skin either, and I do have very sensitive acne prone skin, so I will give it that. But for the price, I do feel like it's very expensive. I think this retails for like $75, or I think it's £55, something around that. And I actually managed to pick it up for about $30 on All Beauty. So I think I would probably say go ahead and get it from All Beauty for the reduced price. I wouldn't pay the full price for it. Like I said, I do like it because there are quite a few things that are really good about it, but I'm just not too sure if it's good for my oil. So I will be testing it out a bit more. You can see that I've used quite a lot of this already, but yeah, I'm sort of on the fence with it. And then this is the Galan L'Essential High Perfection 24-Hour Foundation. I did do a first impression on this, which I'll link down below or somewhere in this video for you so you can check it out. And I did like it. The only thing is, after probably about 6 hours, my skin did start to look very oily. I have tried this out twice since my first impression, and I like it, and I feel like it makes my skin look so beautiful. It looks flawless. It just looks stunning on the skin. But this will not last 24 hours on my skin because I do have very oily skin, and I thought this would be sort of like a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but because it does have extra skincare benefits in there, I thought I'd go ahead and test it out. Now I do like the fact it has the skincare benefits, but it just doesn't last all down my skin. I think I could probably get about 8 hours of wear out of it. I did use it for 10.5 hours, I think it was, in my first impression, and by the end of the day it did look very oily, so I would just need to blot and powder with this if I was to wear it all day. But like I said, it looks so beautiful on the skin. It looks so stunning when I'm wearing it, and it looks very natural, and my skin just looks like perfection when I'm wearing it, but it just doesn't last the 24 hours on me. And now I'm going on to the misses, and there are 4 of these, and one of them I've already sold because I didn't like it. I didn't think that there was any point in me keeping it in my collection because I knew I wasn't going to use it anymore, and you probably can guess if you do watch my channel. And in the video that I tested it out from, I did tell you that I didn't like it and it wasn't worth the money, and that is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I don't have that anymore, so I will just pop a little photo up here so you can see what it looks like. But this stuff, it just wasn't that good. I felt like for the price it could have been so much better. Now it did smell nice, I will give it that, but it just didn't blend out very nicely. I don't feel like the colour was a good colour match for me, and I used it when I was pale, and when I'm pale I'm very fair, and the shade that I use in Estee Lauder Double Wear is 1N1, so you can see how pale I actually am, and it didn't really show up a lot on my skin, and I felt like that it was very light for a light bronzer. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the consistency of it. I didn't like the blendability of it because it just didn't blend very well. And I ended up selling it because I'd used it once and I was like, I'm not going to use this again. It's just one of those that, you know, there's no point in keeping it in my collection for another declutter. So I actually got rid of it about a week after I used it because I was like, I don't want this sitting around to go bad. Someone else can enjoy it and they can get more use out of it. So that one I don't recommend. And the other 3 products I do actually have on me, but these are ones that I really don't like, and I don't know how long they're going to stay in my makeup collection for because I really just do not like them. So the first one is the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara, and I did do a first impression on this, which I'll link down below or somewhere in this video for you so you can check it out. But this stuff I absolutely hated. This doesn't build up. I do like the formula that is a mousse formula, but the brush doesn't work with the mousse formula. It just makes it really cakey, and it doesn't build up, it doesn't lengthen the lashes, it doesn't separate them. It just looks horrible. I still use this because it cost me £10.99 and I couldn't get a refund on it, so I do use it when I'm actually working because I only put it on in case someone calls me on like a Zoom meeting or something and I want to look a little bit more awake. I'll put this on, but one coat, it doesn't actually do anything other than just darken my lashes. I don't recommend this. It was really expensive for what it is. I wouldn't even pay £5 for it, and it's just my opinion. I didn't like it, but a lot of people have said the same, that it doesn't build up. This also smudged, it clumps, and it's just, I don't see any point in it. It's not a good mascara. L'Oreal really aren't the best at the moment with their mascaras. Get Maybelline ones because they're so much better and they're pretty much the same price. This next one will probably be no surprise to you guys if you did watch the video that I tested this out in, but this is the NYX Marshmellow Primer. This stuff did not agree with my skin at all. I got a massive irritation from this. I wore it for the whole day in that video and I got a really bad reaction to it. My skin just came up in loads of spots. It looked like I had a rash on my skin. My skin was also really red. Now I do have very sensitive acne prone skin, but this made it so bad. Now it didn't itch when I was wearing it, so that is something, it didn't itch, but I got a massive rash all over my face. Was not very good. It says that it's like 10 in 1. I don't feel like this did anything. I think it was meant to be like pore filling, refreshing, and loads of other things on the skin. This did nothing. It basically just sat on the skin, broke me out. I didn't like it. I don't see the hype of it. I know that some people do like it, but for me, it just wasn't good. It's just so overpriced for what it is. And I'm glad that I got the small one because I didn't pay a massive amount. I think I paid like £8 for it. But even £8 for this, I feel like it is a lot. And the last product that I didn't like is the Tarte Shape Tape. And so many people like this. This is like a holy grail product for so many people. I tried it out thinking, you know, this is going to be the best thing ever because everyone raves about it. I did buy the smaller size because I did want to test it out. And I have to say, I don't like it. I much prefer my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. That stuff just stays put. It's just so good. I'm wearing it at the moment. I wear it pretty much every single day that I'm wearing makeup. and that honestly is £5. This, I think, for the big size is like 20 something pounds, but this small size, I think this is like £10 on its own, but I did get a 5 for 50% off, and I did share some with my sister, so it wasn't a massive amount. But still, it's not a good concealer. I don't feel like that it built up very well. It looked pretty cakey. It didn't really cover up my under eye circles. Now, the thing I do like about it is that it does have some skincare benefits in there, but for me, it just didn't work out. The shade was pretty good as well. I got the shade 12S Fair, and that worked out really well for when I'm pale. But for me, it's just not a good concealer. I don't really like it. I don't see the hype from it. Everyone loves it, and I just don't really like it. And I feel bad for saying that I don't like these products, but they just didn't work for me. And I don't want to lie to you guys and say, you know, this is an amazing product when it's not. I want to give you guys my own opinion and let you know which things I feel like are good. And sadly, these 4 just aren't worth the money. And like I said, I hate saying that because I don't like to be negative on my channel, but I just wanted to let you guys know that those are products that didn't work out for me. So that's everything in my February March hits and misses. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If there's any products that you really like or that you really don't like, just comment down below to let me know, and make sure that you give this video a very big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.